Hello and welcome to the Enterprise Talk Conversation Series, a peer knowledge resource by the CXOs for the CXOs. Now to our host, Kanika Goswami.
Hi, we welcome you to a podcast on stage with enterprise thought leaders. My name is Kanika and I'm the managing editor of On.Media's B2B enterprise technology publications. We have engaging conversations with global thought leaders and industry experts. Asia Pacific's SaaS market is projected to reach US dollars 48 billion by end of 2025 and more than 104 billion by 2029. Privilege access management is a critical control layer that helps reduce the cybersecurity attack surface. Today we speak to Mr. Takanori Nishiyama. He's a SVP and Japan Country Manager for Cybersecurity to discuss how PAM can help CISOs sleep better. Welcome to our podcast, Mr. Nishiyama. It's great to have you here with us today.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
A little bit of an introduction. Mr. Nishiyama is a Senior Vice President of Asia Pacific Sales and Country Manager for Japan at Cybersecurity. He has more than a decade of leadership experience at VMware, where he oversaw the end-user computing business in APAC, which includes Japan. Mr. Nishiyama also contributed to high-growth initiatives at Red Hat and EMC, having expanded the business in the hardware, software, and the SaaS industries. So the first question that I have for you, Ms. Nishiyama, is how does privilege access management help CISOs sleep better?
Good. Thank you for the question. Yes, PAM helps CIOs sleep better because it gives them the control over some of the most sensitive parts of their IT infrastructure. Privileged accounts. These accounts have access to all critical systems and data, so that if they get misused or compromised, the damage can be huge. With PAM, organizations can make sure that people only get access that they really need, and everything they do can be tracked and viewed. That means fewer surprises, less risks, and a much better handle on who's doing what. Instead of reacting after something bad happens, CIOs can feel confident that they are staying ahead of threats. And then this kind of confidence makes a big difference.
So how and why that is so critical for modern cybersecurity, especially since many businesses already have cyber defenses in place. The traditional ones, for example, firewalls and VPNs and other tools that they keep in place for fighting their cyber risk. Why is PAM so critical for it then? Why is it so different? Why is it so important for organizations to adopt it?
Okay, that's a great question. Yes, firewalls and VPNs are still important, but they don't stop attackers who use stolen credentials to log in like a legitimate user. So that's where PAM comes in. It gives you control over what those accounts can do and visibility into how access is being used. In fact, the study we run at Keeper found that 90% of IT leaders feel more secure after implementing PAM. And here is something interesting. Because Keeper PAMs is cloud native and built with zero trust principles, it can actually eliminate the need for VPNs in many cases. So even if you have strong perimeter defenses VPNs and the firewalls, PAM becomes your sort of last line of defense. It makes sure that if something goes wrong, access can be quickly shut down and managed. So,
what is your take on the use of AI and automation in this process in privilege access management process and applications that enterprises are going? And going forward, how do you think that's going to change? Is it going to make it more effective, or would there be more risks involved? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I believe it's game changer already. As environments grow, it's just not realistic to manage everything manually. So, automation can actually help. They can take care of routine stuff like granting and removing access, or like rotating passwords on servers and network devices. So IT teams can focus on the big picture. And AI as a smart layer on top of that. It can flag unusual activities or behaviors that might signal a breach. So at Keeper, we will use AI to monitor user behavior within like our PAM solution. And when the system detects suspicious access patterns, it can trigger alerts or like even block risky actions in real time. So PAM is becoming more than just a static system. It's adapting and learning and helping organizations respond faster.
So I just had one question, and it is just out of curiosity.
Sure.
If AI is being used for PAM, any part of the tool, it will be already definitely having access to data, and it will also bring with it the risks that AI brings to all applications. So is that safe? Or do you have ways to fight it?
Yes. So for example, like we already use AI to sort of locate our password and ID to to put in and correctly. That's one item that we've been implemented, and with the help with the IT, our sort of so in order to prevent and then have a secure platform of PAM, the keeper will use AI to monitor and assess the behaviors. But at the same time, we're gonna have a technology to lock the memory devices so that malware can not really steal the information that the operator operates on our PAM platform. So like with the AI and some other updated technologies, we will make sure that the operator of the PAM or the users can have a safe environment all the time.
And now we would like to discuss something that Keeper Security offers to the enterprises. How do PAM solutions from Keeper Security help CISOs keep their access management smarter, faster, more efficient? And why would you say a chief IT security officer should choose Keeper Security's PAM tools? What is it that you bring to them that makes them better than the others in the market?
Thank you for the good question. So what makes Keeper stand out is its architecture, zero trust and zero knowledge architecture that we have. That means like zero knowledge, zero trust. I mean, with that architecture, we cannot even see your data or credentials. It's all you, the end user, can access to it. Because of this architecture, Keeper has never been compromised, not even once. That's powerful proof that our design truly works. Our solution brings together password management and access management, secret management, and privileged access in one simple platform. This is very unique. And it's all cloud-based, easy to roll out, and then some customers just are up and running in a day or two. So it scales across the entire organization. So it's never been there before. So used to be the PAM solution is just for the big enterprises, but we made it so simple and unique that can be available for all sizes. And another point I like to mention is that we are designed to reduce operational overhead and help organization to keep security costs under control over time too. So, and then we also meet some of the highest security standards like compliance standards in the industry, like FedRAMP, StateRAMP, and then we are also certified with SOC and others more. So this is why we are trusted, not only by the enterprises but also by many agencies globally. So I think that's what why Keeper stands out in the industry right now.
So one quick question, and this is from the enterprise perspective.
Sure.
Most companies will have already existing security solutions and platforms in place before they implement your solution. So have you ever faced any problems or any issues in integration of your tools with their existing tools or platforms? And also, if they have legacy platforms, would that be a problem, or do Keeper tools also integrate with them very well?
Yes, Keeper integrates with many of existing tools like SSOs and then some other operating tools out there. So it can be integrated. We are actually speaking with many of the vendors, and then some of the legacy tools can work with us. But in many cases, like enterprise have some sort of PAM tools already, and but the common challenges that they have is that it's very complicated and complex, and the changing things just cost so much, and that's why the IT, the CISOs are looking at new solutions like Keeper. So, used to be the network device password rotation. It takes like days to implement, or like months to implement, and then costs thousands of dollars. But with us, it only takes a couple of days to implement that sort of system to secure the password of those devices. So I think we are changing the view of the PAM solution itself in the market.
So is there anything else you would like to tell CISOs who are in our audience for what to expect as far as privilege access management is concerned? How will it be going forward over the next maybe 1 or 2 years, or even more if you have any plans? What new technologies can be integrated into it to make it better, to make their organization secure?
Thank you. Well, I think today, as we study some data, most of the data breach being done by by not securing the credentials, ID and password and access management. So it is important I think many enterprise organizations are looking at new solution to protect, or easy to protect those credentials. We provide the PAM and the password management, and then going forward in the next couple of years, probably we are going to be expanding more features and functionalities and AI-based technology on top of that to help organizations to monitor and manage all the credentials easier and simpler. So Keeper can help those organizations going forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nishiyama. This was really informative and very insightful. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being with us. Please do follow us on social media for regular updates and new content.